Hello, today we are going to demonstrate digital collector uh, when the system is in live condition. Like when you are going on a crime scene, there could be a scenario where the system can be in a live system. So how to use digital collector? So that we will be demonstrating. So this is digital collector, 1 TB, this is a dongle, licensed one. So along with this we have a cable that is for the normal USB, and then we have a, if there is a not system is not having normal USB, so you can use USB 3.1 type C. Okay, so this we will be using on this system. So right now I'll be connecting this digital connector. So this system has a normal USB as well as the type C also. So I'll connect this on the type C for the faster data acquisition. So we have connected digital collector on the live system. So it will be because this works on the Windows as well as the Mac system also. So right now you can see there is a folder called Windows app. When you connect to the Windows system, it will be display here as a Windows app, and the another part of this partition, it will be for the data collection. So it is because this is a 1 TB, it is almost 900 GB is there for the data collection, and this is where the application is there which you have to run on the live system. So what are the benefits of running on the live system? Because you know that when you shut down the system, there could be a pass where the running processes, all this thing will be go away. So we have to acquire the data in that mode only. So as you can see in this system, there is a one drive which is BitLocker protected, and right now it is in open state. So if you in this condition, if you acquire, you make an image of this system, you will be getting the data. If you shut down the system, you won't be able to get the data of this BitLocker protected drive. So right now you can see the data that can be acquired. So these are the benefits of doing the live analysis, live acquisition. So we will run the digital collector. So just go to the digital collector exe. If you have administrative rights of the system, just run as administrator. So you can see the digital collector has started now. So this is a basically a case details. You can put your case number, case ID, locations where this evidence has been seized, exhibit ID, whatever you have the exhibit ID, description about the case, then the examiner information. So these are not mandatory. You can skip also, but as it is required by the, if you are working on the live cases and cases which are related to the any seizure procedures, so you have to give for this chain of to maintain the chain of custody. So this is case details. Then time display, that is like you can use the current time of the system. So right now this is it is taking the current time of the system. You can see the Asia and Calcutta. So you have to, depending on the time zone, you have to select the time zone. Next you go to the browse. So from the browse you can browse all the data, whatever the data is existing on the system. So if you are if you see that this particular system is related to your the evidence which are on this particular system is related to your case, so you can go for the acquisition. So you can browse all the drives and see the data. Then search, there is a search option. Search option, suppose you have any file name, any keyword, any extensions, based on the file name, based on the contents, what it contains, what it not contains, like boolean expressions you can use. Then by the extension, like if you have a PDF, you have a doc, all this can search. If you have a date range, like you want to look the data, that these are the files which are created between this date to this date, that you can do. You can search for the binary file, search for the document. So this is when you have the keywords related to the case. Then you have a collections. This is basically for the try-as kind of things, because this system is running on a live. When you shut down, there could be processes, cache, calendars, contacts, all this can be there. So you have to, for the system data. So this system data, disk, kernels, network, what are the ARP tables are open, network interfaces are open, statics, system date and time, host name, OS versions, all this you can acquire from this option. So there is a option like when the OS is installed, what are the OS version. So this you can do it from the collection. So these are basically a live data. Suppose you are just interested in email, so you can just click on the email, like it is email here, it is showing 9.09 GB. So you can go for the just emails also. So you can do the targeted extraction. It's targeted data. Like you are just interested in email, you are just interested in pictures files. You are just looking for the extra pictures. What are the calendars? So you can go for the targeted. So this can be used for the intelligence gathering also. So this is the format like a collection summary. You can go and select the destination. So destination can be your, because digital collector has a 1 TB storage, so you can select this storage based on the file capacity of the file. You can select your destination. Otherwise you can use external hard drives with this system, which you have to maintain mention in the chain of custody also. So this create a L01 file, which can be later you for the analyzing. You can use, in case you can use magnet, you can use other tools also for analyzing. There is the segments, like you can divide into the chunks, and it supports like MD5 and SHA. These are the two hashes it is supporting. So depends on your requirement, you have to select go for the collections and browse your destination. Next is the most important, that is the imaging. Like suppose this system you cannot remove the hard drive, this is a SSD, the hard drive is embedded on this system. So you, what you can do, you can go for uh, selected partition, or you can go for the physical drive. Like you can see here, there is a two disks or two physical drives are inserted in this computer. So there is a SSD of 1 TB, and there is another SSD that is of 465, means 500 GB. So you can go for entire hard drive for imaging, or you can go for the just suppose you are interested in office data. Like this is the office data, it is of 300 GB. So you can just select this one and you can go for the selected partition extraction. So this tool is only tool which supports the physical extraction, physical imaging of the hard drives for the Mac also, for the Windows also. So you can select, then you can select the formats. Right now it is supported for, suppose if I'm going for this particular partition, you can just go for the raw E01, E0 block compression, best compression, that all different kind of formats are available. Then you can select your segments, chunks based on your and then you have a supported hashes like MD5, SHA1 and SHA256. So all this is present. From here you have to select the destination where you want to put these images. So suppose if I need to image this drive, so what I'll just connect destination drive. Maybe my digital collector has enough space, so I'll select the digital collector only. So what we can do, you can select suppose E01 chunk, I'm giving 2 GB, and the destination, what I'll do, I'll point from here. So I have to go to the DC data. So this destination will be this drive. So what I'll do uh, here, Windows image. So I have created one folder with the Windows image, then selected this folder. So this is the image destination. You can see the Win image is the destination for my what image I'm going to create. So I've selected this, and then I have to click on image drive. Before going to this, I'll just go to the tools. You can see here in a tools there is a mount drive. If your drive is not mounted, like see, you can see, because it's a read write live system we are running, so all the drives are read on write. But when you are booting the same thing with the digital collector, most of the drive will be read only format, because that will be intact, no tampering will be done. Then you can format your drive based on your like exFAT. Right now it is exFAT format, so you can format your destination. it depends based on the case to case. So you can do all this thing from the tools. So right now we are going for to image this one. So already selected, and I'll click on image. So image name, what you want to give? Suppose I'll give paste image. So this is the name which will be coming in your folder where you are imaging. So as soon as you click this, so you can see the imaging has been started. So right now the imaging has been started, and this is started progressive. So it for 500 GB it will take 1 hour. It is approximately, it is showing 1 hour 14 minutes. So this can increase based on the type of hard drives. Like suppose this is a SSD hard drive and we are copying into the SSD, and also we have connected through USB 3.1, so it will be more faster. So generally the hardware based imaging drives also take the same time, like 1 hour 80 to 90 minutes for the 500 GB. So it is more or less same. So this is what we have done for the live system. When the system is in on condition, you can go for the targeted imaging, or you can go for the physical imaging, or you can also go for the data collection for the registry analysis, for the malware analysis. All these processes can be done by using live digital collector running on the live system. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Thank you very much.